Hi, my name is Carl Morris. Behind me is St. Peter and Paul Catholic Church and St. Joseph's Elementary School. I'm shooting this video from my apartment in the historic St. Charles Hotel. Charles Borromeo was the patron saint of catechists and a huge promoter of CCD. When I graduated from St. Joseph's School, I started attending CCD with the Catholic students from the other elementary schools here in town. It seemed that nobody really knew why they called it CCD, so they started calling it religious education instead. It might have stood for Catholic Church Dogma. If you ask my older sister, she'd probably say it's Christ's Catechism, duh. I didn't know. All I knew is that I was going to have to start attending Wednesday school with kids that I hadn't seen since my first communion. 20 years later, I was assisting with First Communion as the director of religious education at St. Peter and Paul. One of the books these kids would be learning from was under copyright of the CCD. First published in 1885, the Baltimore Catechism served as the official text for the Confraternity of Christian Doctrine. This channel is called iSchool for Immaculate Conception Education. I hope to shoot a few videos about church teaching and history. Part of the history of church teaching would definitely include Pius X's 1905 encyclical establishing CCD in parishes throughout the world. In my lifetime, I've seen a shift in the focus from CC to D, or from the creed and commandments to discipleship, stressing evangelization as a part of a student's education. Striking a balance between doctrine and devotion, a Jesuit priest named Father John Hardin founded the Marian Catechists. Before the Catechism of the Catholic Church was published, Father John Hardin had wrote the Question and Answer Catechism, the Catholic Catechism, the Pocket Catholic Catechism, and the Modern Catholic Dictionary. But despite all of that, he says in his Marian Catechist Manual that because of Mary's unquestioning faith, her prayer, and her courage, the essence in catechesis is not in what is said, but in what is communicated. What is communicated is an Immaculate Conception education. Abbreviated, ICE is school, iSchool, the iSchool, high school.